Hey everyone, off the Mike Sports Network here. We are starting the build to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles are going to meet again. Second time in 3 years that this is going to happen. Chiefs going for the three-peat, the Eagles going for their second championship in the last decade. Um, Listen, this is an awesome matchup. An awesome matchup. You have the Eagles, maybe the best constructed roster in the NFL, and the Kansas City Chiefs, best quarterback, best coach, best coordinator in the midst of potentially trying to make history. Yet for some reason, and I don't understand this, there are people legitimately mad about the officiating or mad about they don't like the Eagles or whatever. There are people who are saying, well, I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl because I don't like the teams in it. Bullshit. All you complaining about this Super Bowl, either you're an idiot for not wanting to watch the Super Bowl because what the hell else are you doing on Super Bowl Sunday? Like literally every other sport gets out of the way. So you're not going to watch basketball. You're not going to watch any of these other things. You're not going to watch some obscure. There's baseball's not coming back yet. The NBA is on hiatus. Like hockey, maybe. Like if you're that much of a degenerate and you put a bet down on that, nobody unless you're and sometimes I have this running joke with my sister that like, hey, she doesn't care about the Super Bowl outside of the commercials, but you know sometimes women won't be persuaded, they'll maybe go to the movies or something like that. You guys gonna go see a movie? Really, I don't even know what the hell is out right now in terms of the theater. Were you gonna go see Wicked or something? Because or one of these Oscar movies that got nominated, really, that's what you're gonna do? Jump on Netflix? Like, all you people complaining about this matchup need to grow the fuck up. This is an awesome Super Bowl matchup. Just because you're bored and you saw this thing 2 years ago is not a valid reason to hate on this matchup. You are watching fucking greatness. You are watching fucking greatness in Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Reid again. Like they're looking for 4 titles in 6 years in football. Like we're even amazed when we see that in basketball. We're talking about 4 championships in 6 years in the most demanding sport in the world. Football, you take hits on your body. Physically, it's a long, drawn out season. There's so much intensity to it. Like, this is unbelievable. And the Eagles are an unbelievable story, too. I've had my opinions about how they've kind of lucked their way into this, but they've earned their spot in this game. They were 2-2 at the bye. Nick Sirianni almost had his team losing to the Cleveland Browns and was barking at fans in week 6 or whatever it was. They had lost to Tampa Bay right before that, right before the bye. And here they are, went on an incredible run down the stretch. I think only lost one game after that, if I'm not one, maybe 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. And they're in the Super Bowl with the most dynamic offensive weapon in the entire NFL in Saquon Barkley, who made the jump there from the Giants. And yeah, Jalen Hurts in this game 2 years ago is the primary reason why he got paid and why a lot of people think he's underperformed is how great he was in this matchup against the Chiefs 2 years ago. So you've got that. You've got the Andy Reid element. It's the team he left versus the team he went to. Like there's the pass interference thing and that holding penalty in which some people say, oh, the Chiefs got helped by the officials, which is a bogus narrative. This is an awesome, awesome Super Bowl matchup. And all of you complaining about how bad it is and how you're not going to watch, y'all are full of shit. You need to grow up. You're not going to do anything else on Super Bowl Sunday if you're a sports fan. Get over yourselves. And for those of you fans who are just annoyed with the Chiefs, fucking get over yourselves, man. Like it's unbelievable to me the amount of hate that this group gets when yeah, they benefited from some calls in a game, but you cannot honestly look me dead in the face, and I will have another video about this. You can't look at me dead in the face and tell me that the Kansas City Chiefs won that game because of poor officiating, because of questionable calls. No, they did not. Because the Buffalo Bills had every opportunity to win that game. Despite all the officiating, they had the ball. with a 4th and 5 near midfield with 2 minutes to go in that game with their potential MVP quarterback, and they couldn't execute and get into field goal range. Their tight end dropped a pass that was an unbelievable throw by Josh Allen. Like, I'm sorry. Your head coach gave away points in that game. It's just, I'm sorry. I will get to that a little bit later on. But in regards to this Super Bowl matchup, just because we need the Bills and the Commanders to rescue us from the guys, we are watching two of the great teams in the Super Bowl. That's what this is about. It's about the two best teams. And basically for most of the season, yeah, you can make the argument about the Lions, but as they were the 1 seed. The Eagles were, especially considering like they were able to get through a lot of things health wise. The Lions got beat up and really kind of were able to benefit from, a couple of scheduling things. And the Eagles had an injury to Jalen Hurts at an unfortunate time. It cost them a game. It also cost them the 1 seed. But here they are. These are the two best teams in football. That's what you want in a Super Bowl. This is going to be a great matchup. These two teams met last year in the regular season. It was a tight game. All you guys want is a competitive Super Bowl. This is going to be a competitive Super Bowl. The Chiefs play in competitive games. The Eagles dick around a lot because their coaching is a little bit questionable. This is going to be a fun game. Get over it. Stop complaining. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.